Hello everyone. Hi guys. Welcome back. As you can see, there's something new in front of me, and I know I'm not showing my face. It's because you know, I don't care. My face has nothing to do with this today. Let me move my earbud out of the way. So we have here the Steam Deck, Valve's Steam Deck, the 512 gigabyte. It's on the pricey side. I'll give it that much. So far, I've tested it already, but I haven't tested it on my PC. I've tested it itself, and so far, the controls really nice. I like that little click, but I also like the fact you don't need to go hard. Just here, you guys could just hear it. I don't know. I don't know how good the audio is on it, but the fact that it's very easy to use, and honestly, first impressions, this looks a lot bigger than it actually is. It's, if anything, it's probably like an inch bigger. The screen is like an inch bigger than the Nintendo Switch, I believe. The trackpads are really nice. I bet you're saying to yourself, Grill, can you shut up and play the game already? All right, well, I have to reinstall a game, an old one that I played before, onto my laptop. So let's get that started if I can find it. There it is. So I already have it on the Steam Deck. I played it on the Steam Deck. It works perfect. However, there is remote play that you can also do. And if you get the Steam Deck and you put your same account, so like if you have your account on your PC and the same account on your Steam Deck, you can just have a game launched. You can launch the game, and then you could go into your Steam Deck, find the same game, and then it should say connect, and they should be able to connect through Wi-Fi, I believe. Now, also you can I tested this and it works. You can connect your Steam Deck to your laptop through Bluetooth as well. I tested it and I'm connected. Don't know how that works, but it works. Now, while we're waiting for Aperture Desktop to reinstall, since it's been a long time, I know I've already played it. I know we already know how it ends, but I want to see how good the connections are. Like, will it crash? Will it work? It's probably something dumb. I should have prepped this ahead of time, but, you know, I didn't want to. I really didn't. I feel like this is too big. I feel like I should make this decently, like, there. So, I'm gonna answer a few questions that I had to myself. Is it heavier than the Nintendo Switch? Yeah, I'd say. I'd actually say yes, it is. But that's because there's more components compact into this thing. So like looking at the Steam Deck, as you can see, I'm on Steam right now. But if I were to press and hold the power button, which is right on the top, boom. You can see there's different settings. I can't really show very well, but all the way, so this is cancel all the way at the bottom, and then there's switch to desktop. I can't really show this on camera or on stream, unfortunately. But now, as you can probably see, I'm in desktop mode. So not only does this run like for Steam games like a console would, it also runs Windows. You can install Windows. Some people say you should, some people say you shouldn't. I don't know yet. One of the biggest things to do if you do get one is update it. Always update, charge and update. I was one of the lucky few who got his a little bit below 50%. But that trackpad is, I don't know if I can track the mouse anywhere. Yeah, you can barely see it, but like it tracks really nicely. And if you just throw it off from any of the corners on the sides, it flies around. It's funny. I wish I had a device. I know I have a device. I just don't know where it is. Where I can hook today, Junior. Where I can hook this up to my laptop and I could show you guys what I'm saying and what I'm doing, just all kinds of things. But unfortunately, I cannot. So we're gonna switch back to gaming mode. and set that up. So not only that, but the fact that Valve, this is a Valve system, by the way. Valve made this. Valve had been working really hard on this, and honestly, from when it first launched to today, has been really, really amazing. Lots of improvements, lots of cool changes. Depending what game you're playing, you can get 5 to 6 hour battery life on here, from 2 to 6 hours basically. And if you know what you're doing by decreasing certain things, you can get a pretty good battery life on here. Now, I've changed some of the settings myself already. Yes, I messed with settings, I messed with this, I messed with that, to get it working. I know, you're staring at a black screen. I'm not doing anything yet. Overall view about the D-pad. The D-pad feels spongy. It feels like spongy. It's very soft. You can hear a click, but it sounds like a thud or a thump. But it feels very solid. And I'm still trying to like focus on it. But the fact that it's like it does what a D-pad does. I'll tell you that much. But I don't know. It's kind of something that I should probably start getting used to, because it's so good, but it's so spongy. But you can tell that it is firm. It is there. I kind of like the little over here with the B button. I don't know if my camera can focus on that. You see how like all the buttons are fine, and then B looks like it's dripping. I kind of like that. It's like it's melting. I'm melting. Let me check here. It is at 67%. So, hey, gotta squeeze in those numbers, right? So the Steam Deck alone is cool. Now, if you don't have any games, there's some free ones out there that you can get and start off with. But I would not recommend getting a Steam Deck if you don't have a decent library. If you don't have a decent Steam library, then the Steam Deck will be absolutely useless to you. Unless you're one of those people who will get a good fun or good kick out of whatever that's free. You won't complain about the quality of the game. You won't complain about anything. That's fine. But also keep in mind, not all games are meant for the Steam Deck. Valve is working on that. Valve is trying to work to get every single game to work on the Steam Deck. But the issue is that's not going to happen for who knows how long. But so far there are some really good verified games on here. For instance, if I go around Brawlhalla's free and it's perfect for the Steam Deck. Deltarune, you can play Deltarune on here. Namco Museum Archives Volume 1, you can play that on here. A Hat in Time, you could play that. Actually, let me go into Great on Deck over here. Apex Legends, Ark Survival. Let's see, Brotato. Yeah, I don't know that one. You could play Cuphead, Fallout Shelter. Oh, I could play my game Gunfire Reborn, Gang Beasts. I guess Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Five Nights at Freddy's, Left 4 Dead 2, Little Nightmares 2. One of the games I do want to get back into is Little Witch Academia. I have another one called Lo-Fi Ping Pong, which is honestly hard but fun. I already said that one. Republic is free on here. Project Kate, I think. Portal 2, Phasmophobia, Splitgate, Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion HD renovation, Stick Fight, Super Bernie World, Terraria, VR Chat, Undefeated, Tiny Rogues, There Is No Game, and lastly, ooh, what is this one? The Test. Those are the ones in my library. You can always check to see what games are and aren't accessible by checking their store page. So if you check out the store page of what game you have, it'll show. If it's a green check mark, then that means yes, it is perfect. If it says playable with an exclamation point, that means hey, you might need something else, or this works with this. For example, some games may require you to type out a username or whatever, so it's going to say, hey, you might need a keyboard for specific parts of the game, which is fine. I do like that. Thank you, Valve, for testing everything, or for trying to test everything and making sure everything. There are some games that just straight up say, for example, let me go to my install because I know I might have one. Yep. Right here where it says, what is that? I forget what that one is. Untested. So the ones that look like sort of a skip, or like an Uno skip thing, or like a circle with a line through it, you know, we all know what that is basically. I can't remember the name of it right now. That basically means it's untested, so they don't know. Play it at your own risk. If it doesn't work, that's fine. They might come out with an update. The Steam Deck games still do work if you can link it to your PC. So, you know, if a game says, hey, it's not working on here, but it's probably because of also formatting, you know, smaller screen versus bigger screen, different graphics, all kinds of stuff. Without further ado, though, since the game finally installed, I'm going to hit play, find it on here, and connect. I'm going to connect. Audio might be coming from here, but I'm going to change it to my laptop. So let me lower the volume on here and get into the sound settings. Oh boy, I'm lagging. Now I could also see my whole desktop on here as well, which is cool. I like that. I just gotta make sure. Yep, see? Well, you guys can't see. I can see. There we go. Okay. Here we go. It's loading in. This game is optimized for the Steam Deck. I know it is. Oops, I did not mean to open up Discord. Let's see. Where is Obi? There you are. Now we're gonna add you guys to here. Or not add you guys, add the game. Hello? Hello? I guess I have to add a new source. Okay. What about my logo? Breh. Oh, that's fine. I guess we won't have a little tuber anymore. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a new source real quick. Hold on, guys. Totally professional here. Totally, 100% professional. There we go. Hey! There we go. Took us a bit. See, it says it's optimized. See, now you can see that on one screen I'm scrolling, on the other it's not. So the reason I set up the camera in front so that way you could see me using all the features, and of course there's back buttons. I did not know. I thought the buttons you had to press on the side, which I guess you can, but they're more like you have to press them up, so like it's like you're stabbing it basically. That is loud in my ear. Okay, options. Let's put that halfway.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Competence Center for our most gifted employees. I'm Cave Johnson, and if you're hearing this, you are exceptional. No, don't be bashful. It's true. No false modesty. Let's get started.
So I can look around with the Steam Deck?
Look at all those tubes
I guess I don't have that
stretching
unlocked
off in the distance. Every one of them's taking something important to a genius who's going to use it to change the world forever. A genius just like you. How are you going to change the world? Well, that's up to you. History will remember what you do here today. Do not let us, and by us I mean all of us, all of humanity, down. So congratulations. You are about to take part in the greatest science adventure at the greatest applied sciences company on Earth. This is important work, and you
Remember those guys?
are just the genius to do it. God gave you these gifts. I'm giving you the opportunity to use them. Well, here's your lab. I don't mind telling you, we're excited up here. Moon landing excited. Newton, Einstein.
Wait a minute. That's not right. I think I put the wrong tape in. Hold on.
Good luck, world's best science.
Okay, here we go.
You, in the overalls. Get to work, or you're fired.
They don't give out overalls anymore. Anyway, my name's Grady. You can call me that. I mean, let's do introductions later. You should really already be... Honestly, I'm surprised you're not fired already. Anyway, you are a product inspector. That is your inspection desk. There in front of you, you will be inspecting, doesn't say. Anyway, something is going to come down the conveyor belt, whatever it is. Make sure it works. Once you've done that, keep doing that. That's the whole job. Anyway, just remember, the important thing is to have fun on your own time before you come in. Otherwise, it's just, it's real bad here. It's fine. You'll probably be fine. Good luck.
Notice those red lights on the squared areas? That's me tapping it. That's me tapping it. Okay. So, basically, I'm surprised that I can also see my gameplay on my Steam Deck, which is I love that. Valve, that is nice. So this way, you know, in case I have friends over and we all want to play games, but you know, let's say I had two friends. Actually, I could do this while I work. I can have two friends having a Steam Deck, and if one doesn't, then they can play on PC. As long as we all have the game together, we can all just link up and have fun, which I find amazing. I find that pretty cool. I also like how they have a nighttime mode. It's basically like it's like a blue light filter, which is amazing. I love that. It fits perfect. It fits perfectly in your hand. I mean, yes, it's bigger than the Switch, and unfortunately, the carrying case is even bigger, as I showed that horribly. But you know what? It's whatever. I probably should have set up my actual camera for this, for that little tutorial, or not tutorial, for that little bit. Now, keep in mind, there's no tutorial. I'm not going to show you guys all the features.
Dadgummit. I knew it. I left the volume down. Hold on.
Zip zap zop, that is how you inspect a toilet. I hope you were paying attention because I'm not saying any of that twice. Look, it's not rocket science. It's not even toilet science. Here's everything you need to know. See that light on the wall? If that light goes on, you're fired.
Okay, good. You heard the important part. Wait, hold on. Have they all been smoking?
No.
You know what? It's not our job to test if the toilet's on fire, right? Just do your regular thing like normal. Move it down the line, and then it's somebody else's problem.
As I was saying. So,
you think your job's bad? I mean, your job is bad.
okay, I'm looking at the difference.
It's just, I mean, it's the worst job at the company. Way worse than mine.
Oh, it's not a good sign. The Steam Deck froze.
I shouldn't have made it sound like we were competing.
Okay, well, it still functions.
But my job's pretty bad, too. Do you hear that? Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah, keep testing it. Can you get me out of here, please?
So my screen froze. So I don't think it's fully optimized for this whole thing that I'm doing.
Can you get me out of here, please? Nope, I'm just wet now. No. That's just pushing me deeper in.
I wonder if he has more lines if I just keep holding it.
What is your plan? Is your plan to just push me out the other end? Because I don't... Okay, look, I get it. It is out. Not that button.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
It's working. Keep doing that.
Whoops. So yeah, the screen's froze, so it's not fully optimized for this yet. I think that's a
Just
software
test it.
glitch.
Get it out of here. So, first off, I think we're in a lot of trouble here. Now,
It just
I
fits right in there,
also
like, I guess-
think we're going to be rich because I think you just admitted something. Okay, here's what we are going to do. I'm going to go work on this in secret. Just you go back and pretend to go back to work, right? Like it's gotta look good. I mean, just pretend the most you've ever. You know what? Just go back to work. Actually, yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works.
I'll be back.
So, as I was about to say, I don't like that my Steam Deck, froze. Like, the screen itself froze, which kind of sucks. But again, it is early. It is early to judge the system for what it is, since it's only been a year. And, you know, Valve's been coming up with updates every other week or so, and sometimes randomly. But yeah.
Hey, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. First off, you did awesome pretending to calibrate all those toilets. The best. All right, are you ready for this? Presenting. You gotta press the button. Presenting the Aperture Science Turret. Go on, take it for a spin. The controls are right there. Yeah, and I haven't even showed you the best part. Here's the best part. Left shooting. You know what though? I mean, you're definitely going to kill yourself with it pointing at you like that. So let me just turn it around.
I didn't even think about that.
All right, shoot again. Don't worry, it's safe. I mean, this time. This time it's safe. Last time it wasn't. You almost died.
You almost died. So, I bet you're wondering, why am I playing this game
Go on,
again?
shoot. Not gonna die this time. I promise.
Okay, I know. So I'm playing this game again is because this game can really show like all of the features
No,
of
go
this
ahead. Shoot
that
again.
more than what I can talk about.
Wow! Holy moly, man. That is great. Oh, man, the turret broke. That was the only one, too.
That was
But don't even worry about it, because here's what I've actually been working on. Ta-da! Introducing the Mark II.
I
This
like
is
how
what I
that
spent
little
most
flap
of the 6
opens.
months on.
Oh, it's back.
It was
Oh,
1
it
month for the
freezes.
first turret, and then like 5 for this.
Oh,
bad
it's back
boy.
again. So
Oh,
yeah,
man,
it's
you
a
gotta
little
take my picture
buggy.
with this. The desk should have a camera built into it.
I forget which one button it was.
Are you taking the picture?
Whoops.
I'm
wrong
posing
button.
for it right now. This is my posing face, not my regular face.
There we go.
Okay, good. Moment recorded for all the
Okay.
history books.
For anybody
Now
who
for
wants,
the fun part. You
shut up.
are going to take it for a spin. Here, let me turn it around. Okay, normally I'd walk you through everything, but I think you get it. Let's just open everything at once and see what happens.
So yeah, it has
Okay,
oh,
go
this
crazy.
one's not working.
All those controls do something.
So as you can see, I'm touching
Oh,
this little
also,
pad.
some
and
of the
it's moving
crates
it.
you're shooting at might explode. Don't worry about that.
This one just turns out. Woo!
Seriously, go on. You're not gonna break it. I mean, I hope you don't break it. That's the only one. Wow, right? Oh, this is great. This thing shoots so good. Okay, a part fell off. Keep going though.
The fact that I could also do this.
All right, something else fell off. You can still shoot everything else. Don't
Hold
even
on.
worry about
Yeah.
it. Okay, go crazy.
Okay.
All those controls
Yep.
do something.
I was just told to keep it down, but you know.
Oh, also, some of the crates you're shooting at might explode. Don't worry about that. Seriously, go on. Okay, quite a bit's falling off. Keep shooting. You're not doing this. This is a structural engineering problem. It's on me. You're doing great. I bet it's the glue. I'm 99% convinced of that. It even looked cheap when I bought it. I remember looking at it like, spend the extra $1, and yep, here we are.
Oh, okay. it might be lagging on the Steam Deck because, you know, I'm also streaming and the laptop's not
Alright,
fully optimized for
so
this.
some of the stuff I put on there just didn't work. Most of it, like 90%, or even higher maybe. But some of it worked great. So all we have to do is keep the great stuff, and then we can. So okay, that's the police. So one of us needs to streamline this turret, right? And one of us needs to take the fall for shooting up the warehouse. Because this is a lot of damage, and they're gonna look into this.
There's a lot of damage.
Which job do you want? How about I fix a turret and you take, yeah, I'll do that for you. Remember, if anyone asks, you don't know me, okay? Don't say anything.
We can see the civilization. We do. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, this game will show all the features and all the cool stuff of the Steam Deck, as you can see, little balls. Ooh, rolling.
Hey, well, I mean, wow. You are the best. Thanks for keeping your mouth shut and doing your time. I mean, it was way more time than either of us were expecting. I don't know what was in those boxes we blew up, but they were, wow, were they mad. Anyway,
It
I
froze
promise
again.
you're not going to regret
I'm not
this.
paying attention to the screen
Now let's
on my
get you
Steam
out of
Deck,
here.
but whatever.
Given that the offender has faithfully observed the
Oh, there it
rules
goes.
of the institution, offender has been granted supervised early release. Please sign for your possessions. Inmates' possessions are as follows. Desk 1.
Yep.
Inmate must state their name, print their name, then sign their name. After the tone, state your name.
I'm gonna do
into
a tone
the
voice.
desk. Inmate's name is now preserved for the permanent record as moving on. Now, type your name. Type your name.
I want to.
Type your name.
Okay, so
into
apparently
the
the Steam Deck
desk.
doesn't want to work. There we go, so.
Moving on. Now, sign your name.
Normally to get the keyboard you'd press Steam and X, but I guess since I'm linked up it don't matter. I want to do something
Sign.
funny. How far can I draw on this thing? Oh, I could draw forever. I can infinitely draw. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It is totally a rocket ship that's blasting off to outer space. See, you got.
As a condition
I
of
didn't finish my rocket ship.
supervised early release, parolee and desk agree to report within 15 days.
Hey, don't listen to her. You don't need to worry about reporting to your parole officer. Guess who spent the last 18 months getting his probation agent license
I
through
could
the
probably
mail?
watch anime on this thing
Yep,
just for fun.
me.
Because
That's right.
considering of the YouTube
I'm
mode,
a parole
or not
officer.
YouTube mode, the desktop
I
mode.
mean, not just you. I'm managing like 7 guys on parole right now, but they're basically reintegrated back into society. Well, not Tony. He's struggling a little,
poor
but
Tony.
anyway,
Tony's been
that's all
struggling.
I was doing. I got something to show you. Let's get out
Up
of here.
Tony makes it.
It is never too late to mend. You are both free to go.
Oh, bring your desk.
Oh, bring your desk. Wee.
Okay. I streamlined the turret while you were gone. Introducing the Mark III. Ta-da! So I got rid of all the parts that fell off and just kept the stuff that worked. I mean, it was totally over-engineered, so it just does one thing now. It shoots. It didn't need a satellite dish. That was just dumb. Here, try it on these appliances I found. They were just lying around in the housewares research department in a locked room.
In a locked room.
I like that tattoo on you, man.
And I can use
Did
the
you do
joystick,
it
or
yourself?
I can use
It's
the
like
pad.
is it a dragon holding a knife? It's nice. The more I look at the tattoo, the more I'm thinking we should both have it.
What is the
Then
pad?
we'd
The
be
trackpad
tattoo
seems like the
Anybody
best
who
way to
look at
like
us know
showcase
we
your
are
work.
friends. You think you give me some tattoo? That'd be weird. Saves up for it. I'll think of one.
There has to be a way to lower that sensitivity, right? No, there is no sensitivity. It is just what it is. Okay. Game says no.
What about like a robot arm pulling out of the side of my head and it's holding a wrench? So you got the dragon and the knife, and mine's similar, but more robot. Man, that'd be so cool. Oh, speaking of being cool, I've got something even better to show you. Gyroscopic controls. It's real easy. Just pick up the desk, tilt it around to aim, and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick. And you shoot with the right trigger like normal. Go on, try it.
So instead of thumbstick, he's talking about like this pad. So like, watch, see? As
It's real
I
easy.
move the deck,
Just
it
pick up the
moves
desk,
everything else.
tilt it around that. How much did the tattoo hurt? When you gave it to yourself, did you have the proper tools? I would bet not, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. You probably had to heat up a pin with a lighter or something. That sounds pretty awesome. Another
This is
tattoo
actually
idea
pretty
I
cool,
just had,
though.
Instead of a robot hand coming out holding a wrench, what if it was like a skeleton? You know, so you look at it like, what's he trying to say? Is he human on the inside, or does he have like a skeleton trapped in him? You know what?
Controls? Really good.
I decided. That's the one I want.
Really,
So
like,
within 3 minutes,
hardly
I'll
to tell
find a
lazy. You can clearly tell lag, but you
All
know,
right, everything
I suck
checks
at,
out.
I suck at aiming.
This thing is perfect. I think we're good to go here. So, I was saving the best for last, but while you were in jail, I got us a meeting to
back
show
when I
our
see
turret
this.
to Cave
Uh,
Johnson.
oops.
That's right, the owner of the company. No pressure, but if he likes this, he's gonna make us rich forever. Are you ready? Let's go.
That's cool. I like that it has gyroscopics on it, so you can just aim. I didn't get to test that out fully. I only tested it out in this game. Oh yeah, their whole civilization. I don't have chat open on anything because, like I said, this is specifically to focus on the Steam Deck. And I could say my honest opinion about it is it's really cool. It's really good. Little bugs here and there that
What are you gonna do
Valve
to
should
share the
focus
money?
on.
I know what I'm gonna do is pay off the money I borrowed to make this turret.
Okay, I know he's going to talk a lot, so I'm going to pause here real quick to say, one of the things that Valve should probably focus either on software or hardware, I can't really tell what it needs right now, is to fix that little thing where it's like the screen doesn't work with what you're playing, because I want to be able to see as I remote play, so I can remote play with more people, so that way either we can look at a computer or look at the device we're playing on, so we're not all just huddled against one simple computer, because not everyone's gonna have like this massive setup of like 3 monitors or whatever. Obviously, none of my friends have that kind of. None of us have that kind of money. I mean, I keep saying I'm gonna repair my PC, but have I done that yet? No, it's almost been a year. But yeah, so all in all, what I think so far is the Steam Deck is awesome. Few things could be changed here and there. I understand their pricing, and I understand what everything is on the Steam Deck and why it's there, why it exists, how it exists. Like if they were to do better battery life, they'd have to make it bigger, and they have to take more things out of it, or they have to make it even bigger, which means heavier, which means more weight. This thing already weighs a little bit more than the Nintendo Switch, which is not good. Sorry, my phone. It's not. I mean, it's good, but it's also not, because the Switch is meant to be whatever. But the fact that this doesn't want to be anything. This just wants to be a handheld device for you to do anything and everything you want. This is like a modder's dream. You know how like you have people who mod their Nintendo DS or 3DS or whatever. I know some friends who do that just to play whatever game that they originally have. They just download its files and stuff and then keep it on its system. This this basically is a modder's dream, because you can put emulators on here, you can put Windows on here, you can do anything you want on here, basically. The fact that Valve allows you to do this, in fact, they have a thing called EmuDeck that you could install in Windows mode, or desktop mode, which is really amazing, that they want you to take their device and say, here, we made this device, let's see what you, the community, will do with it. And I like that. We get to customize, we get to do whatever we want with this. We can play Steam games, we can play whatever. Valve doesn't care what we do, as long as you don't void the warranty.
Like immediately paid off.
I didn't mean to go back into
I mean,
that was just perfectly flowed.
I'll be in some real trouble. Plus the VIG, I'll have to pay that too. Does it make sense to you that the VIG is more than what I borrowed in the first place? It doesn't seem like it. It's weird. Somebody overrode the controls. Hold on.
Look how you can turn the dial on his head.
That's one of the appliances I stole from Housewares. Oh, jeez, it's got a gun! It's an ambush! Man, he got that turret good, huh? Good thing I brought a couple spares.
Oh, guess we're doing the hotfix again.
I knew it! It's the Housewares department! How did they find out about us? I can't believe it! They stole our idea, and now they're gonna kill us with it. Housewares, man.
See, I just suck at aim.
I mean,
And
it's
also
not really
like,
ambush
lag.
anymore. We know they're coming, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming. We need to think of something else. I really think they're gonna keep coming for, like, basically forever.
Aw. So yeah,
Housewares, man. Can you believe it?
I don't know, this kind of reminds me of the old Nintendo 3DS, when it's like, there's like a special thing on there. Like, you can pull cases, balls, with like something.
Nice work. I got the elevator working again. We have another 80 floors before we get to cave. We're not going to survive 80 ambushes in a row. Your desk should have some buttons on the underside. Those fire the rockets that got built into the desk. They put those on there standard now for safety reasons. So, if you hit all 4 buttons at once, it should rocket us up through all 80 levels real fast, and then up through the floor of Cave's office.
Okay. 5, 4.
It's also just
Automatic death line sequencer engaged.
here we go.
We are go to launch in 10, 9, 8, 7.
I love this feature, okay? This is my favorite feature so far.
1. We have liftoff.
No going. So we hear games for real now.
Okay, really nice work. Good shooting. I think we're good from here. They probably gave up. I'd have given up by now. Okay, let's go show this thing to Cave. Also, I do have one quick confession. I didn't actually get an appointment with Cave Johnson. I lied about that. But it turns out, I didn't know this, it turns out nobody's seen him in years. I did know it when I lied to you about our appointment, but it was still pretty new information. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you anymore. I think he might be a millionaire recluse now, so be ready for that. There might be a lot of jars. Hello? Mr.
If
Johnson?
you don't get the jar joke, you won't. Only the boys will know.
Let's just go in. Mr. Johnson, are you here?
Hey there. It's me, Cave Johnson. No, not behind the giant head. I am the giant head. I'm gonna level with you. A few years back, I got real sick. Body riddled with disease. I was a goner. Threw every dollar I had at it.
I'm gonna annoy him.
Hey! I can't talk over the sound of you shooting me. Do you want me to tell you why I'm a giant head or not? Right. Where was I? Giant head. Fine. I'm trapped in a head. I'm sad. You're fired. The end. If you're not gonna help, get out of my office. Wait. What is that thing?
It's something the two of us invented, sir. We came up here to show you. I think it might be the answer to your problem.
Huh. Fine. You're provisionally unfired. Let's see it.
Show him, partner.
Whoa! That'll work. To be honest, I thought you were lunatics who dragged the toilet. You are genius.
Told us geniuses. Oh, no.
What?
You're made of metal, sir.
Shoot the metal. Is it working? The head, I can't see.
It's working great, sir.
It doesn't feel like it.
Hey, you see that? I think that's his power source.
Up, here we go. Powering down. The great beyond.
I know you guys probably wanted
Boy,
to hear him talk
I'll
about
give
it.
you two credit. That is one hell of an invention. You did it. You figured out how to end my suffering. All right. Suffering ended in 3, 2.
My guy busted a nut before he died. Oh.
Backup power activated.
The biggest cuck plug.
You're both fired.
Get blue balled.
I'm
Get
gonna need
blue
your
balled.
key cards. Just lay them down in front of the head. Not too close to the chin, or I won't be able to see them. Uh-oh.
You know what? It just occurred to me that the only person who knows Cave Johnson asked us to kill him is now dead. Yeah. Do you know what the punishment for murder is? They told us in parole officer school, you're not gonna like this. It's life. Your whole life in prison. We should, yeah, we should leave. Don't touch anything. And bring the desk.
Don't touch anything. And bring the desk. So we already know where this goes. Oh, never mind. There's more to it.
Morning, Charlie. It's me, Gary. Gary, your boss. Keep inspecting those toilets. Good work, good stuff. Good. Hey, it's just me, Grady. Yeah, just like yesterday. Man, this witness protection program is great. I don't know why we didn't turn state's evidence against those loan sharks in the first place. We don't have to pay any of the money back. We got cool new names. I like yours a lot, by the way. You know, come to think of it, you'd think they'd move us to another state or give us new jobs or something. Feels like everything is exactly the same, except our first names. Ah, you know what? They know what they're doing. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Charlie.
Okay, I'll just let the toilets fall into a pit. So we already know where this goes. It's gonna lead to them underground singing. So we already know this is how it ends. I'll let it play out the credits. So yeah, it lagged the majority of the time here and there, but it still worked, which was good. Just a couple frame drops. Sometimes it freezes for a couple minutes and then it gets back into it. I guess because it's first time loading up or setting up, so maybe it'll get better with time. See, now it's frozen. There it goes, and then it unfreezes. Well, or maybe I just couldn't see it move. Thank you, Valve. Thank you, Valve, for making such a cool system. Such a cool system and a great game to help, you know, showcase all of its features. I love it. The fun part. Oh, it froze again. And it unfreezes. Every time I notice that it freezes, it unfreezes. Every single time. It's like Valve is listening to me. Grill. Good game. Good system. I like. Again, it's not fully optimized to hook up to your PC, but jelly. Someone brought jelly, and it freezes. That'll do it. Yep. So I am going to quit that. Make this big enough. So, my initial thoughts and opinion of the Valve Steam Deck. How do I feel now that I've gotten more acquainted with it? How do I personally feel with all of this? Well, I like it. The battery life I also like. I understand some of the main issues as I just talked about. I talked about one issue, which is if I'm linking it to my PC, it will lag, which I don't like. I want to be able to just, you know, lie down in my bed and play my game. And if I have friends over, they can, you know, like if I have a friend who doesn't have a Steam Deck, but he brings his whole PC setup, or if we're all in the living room, you know, I could look at my system, pick it up, play my games, like so. And he can use his PC, you know, playing it. So, full thoughts and opinion is, I love it, I love the weight, I love its size. A couple things to change is probably the D-pad, make it more clicky than thumpy. I don't know, I guess because I'm so used to other controllers making clicking sounds rather than thumping noises. It's very user-friendly, I'll tell you that much, and I'm not taking it apart, I'm telling you that now. I am not taking this apart. But there are videos where people do take it apart, and I understand that these joysticks right here, these joysticks can pop out fairly easily. And then to replace them is you just unscrew everything, you unscrew where they are, and then you pop them out, you put new ones in, you screw those new ones in, and that's it. No setting up, no needing of extra code or whatever. You just set it up, and it's done. They have their own websites, and I don't have any links for any of the sites and stuff, as you probably could tell. But you could check out, just go to Steam, and then go to Steam, check the store page, and then, or just type Steam Deck, and you could get yourself one too. Do I like their prices? Yeah, they're reasonable and understandable. Like, to make one of these costs way more than what they're selling them for. I could tell that much. I got a case for it, which should be here on Sunday, which I will also review as well. Will I like it? Will I hate it? I don't know. As I shown, the case is also amazing. I love the case. It looks good. It feels great. Everything fits right in there. Will I take this on long trips? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to take this wherever I go. Well, not everywhere, but like to family events, to a restaurant or whatever, just to play my games. I can have my whole library. I can have as much fun as I want. Heck, I could go to a coffee shop with Wi-Fi and set it up with a mouse and keyboard and call it a day. And then I could just throw everything into a backpack, which is super easy instead of just like with a laptop. I've tried putting this in my sweater that I'm wearing, and oh my gosh, it barely fits, which I find hilarious. Will I be playing this tonight? Oh, definitely. I gotta charge it up some more though. My battery's at 66%, which is not bad. That's like 5. Right now, it's telling me it's got 5-hour battery life, and I probably will. I probably will just use it to watch anime on, or YouTube on, if when desktop mode, which is still a really good feature. The fact that this thing could do so much with such little effort is amazing. This thing alone can do so much. So, my full honest opinion, Valve, you did a good job. What you didn't do, however, is give us a user manual. I would have loved to have a manual that would tell me all the instructions for everything. Like, I could press and hold Steam, and it would tell me all of the instructions and stuff here, but I would have loved a little booklet to read all of the stuff. So if you could just ship that to people next time, that'd be good. So that way, because some people aren't going to remember, oh, I have to press and hold this for this to pop up. Like, force game shutdown, Steam and B, long press. Okay, I didn't know that. So press and hold the Steam button should show up a whole array of what everything does. Tab key, enter key, screen brightness down, screen brightness up, left mouse click. What is that one? Oops. As mouse. Oh, okay. See? So yeah, if I just hold the Steam and the right trigger button over here, I can get a little mousy mouse, which is cool. I like that. Okay, I didn't know that. Shows keyboard. Steam plus X release on press will be keyboard. That didn't pop up. Okay, let's go somewhere where we're gonna need a keyboard, right? Yeah, I guess not. That's fine. But just checking out all these cool things. Take a screenshot. Steam and R1. Show keyboard. Force game shutdown. Yeah. Now, what do I think? I think it's cool. Oh, here we go. Hold on. That's pretty cool. Oh well. I can just press A and there it goes. I've tested it. It works fine. The Steam Deck is cool. It needs a little bit more. It needs a little more time and more focus on to get everything out. But like I said, one bug. The first bug is it freezes from time to time when you're hooking it up to your PC. It could be just me. It could just be a personal thing, or it could just be a majority thing. User manual. Give us a manual. Like in the box as I showcased, you did give us something. I know it's really hard to get, by the way, Valve. Like, you did give technically something. Whoops. But this doesn't really help. It's just the health and safety maintenance regularity, and limited warranty and agreement information. Like, that's all you gave us. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one that didn't get an actual little manual booklet, or if that's actually a majority thing, but still. Anyways, like, subscribe, turn on that bell notifications, share with your friends, and I do apologize for my stream being late at night instead of usually in the daytime. I will be doing more. I'm gonna try to come back and do more. I'm taking a break from Splitsies for about 3 weeks, so that's gonna be content for you guys. I'll probably do a live stream every 2 days or so. I'll try to, at least. But I'm going to be hyper-focused on this. I might go to my friend's house tomorrow, actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to go to my friend's house tomorrow and probably play some games with them. I'm bringing this with me, too. This hunk in my trunk. I have a backpack I could put it in, too, which is really cool. And honestly, when I get there, I'm going to compare my Steam Deck to his Switch. Which I know that sounds bad. Lots of people do that, but I'm not gonna compare in the sense of what they are. I'm gonna compare in the sense of control movement, right? I'm gonna see if Valve did something right and that Switch should take notes from, or if something that Switch did that Valve needs to take notes from. Spoiler! I already know the answer. This is way better. This is super sensitive. It's like light. I barely touch it. Like what? I'll barely touch it, alright? Okay, I guess not. But, like, it's still really quick. Alright. Anyways, this has been long enough.